So, it's me, your boy, K. Samson. Good afternoon to all my amazing choosing one. So, guess what? Cha, you have to do what? To cut them off totally. You know what I'm saying? So, you have to cut them off because they are not ready to support you. So, the issue is this: there are some particular people you actually need to cut off totally without looking back, because they are not going to promote you, they are not going to support you, they are only there just to watch you and do what? To see if you can fail. They don't even care if you exist. They don't even care if you exist. Yes, you were so nice to them. Yes, you tried all your best to keep them. You tried all your best to allow them to be in your life, despite of all their rudeness, despite of all their wickedness, despite of all their evil deed, everything that they have done. You still keep them. Listen, you need to cut them off because they are not ready to support you. They are just there to cause mystery. They are just there to betray, to frustrate you. They are just there to make sure whenever blessings are coming around you, they'll do what? They'll sabotage it. Yes. You get what I'm saying? So there are some particular people who will never be happy of your progress. Sometimes I know it's difficult to identify them, but how long will someone be with you? Like 1 year, 6 months, you have not identified that they are not made for you. So if they are not increasing you, they are not supporting you, they are not promoting you, they are not encouraging you, I'm sure there is no need to keep such friends. That is why everybody is my friend. Everybody is my friend. When I mean everybody is my friend, everybody around me is my friend. But I know who is my real friend. Because we can laugh, we just laugh at that moment. It's finished. That friendship is finished. I don't take it so serious that you will start to know everything about me. That is why some of my friends will be telling me, Samson, you don't like to come around us. Anytime you just come out anytime you come back from work, eat bed, or you want to go out, you always go alone. Why? Because the more friends you have, the more problem you always expect. Yes, believe me, I'm not lying to you. The more friends you keep, the more problem you will always do what? Expect. Because the moment you do what? You become more successful than any of them, the moment you are doing more better than them, that is when they will show you their true color. So it is better to do what? To be successful than to keep a company that will keep you down. Yeah, be mindful of the company you keep, brothers and sisters. You have to identify the types of friends you keep. If their mindset is what is below, you don't need to have the reason why many of our dreams are dead today. When I mean dead, they are not existing. We are not able to accomplish our dream, our purpose, is because of the company we keep. Because if people whom you are living with, if people whom you call your friends, their mindset is only to drink, drunk, go around, chase women, not fighting for their destiny, not focusing on their destiny, not having the mindset to become successful, you will suddenly become what? Become them, because the company you keep will one day do what? Pollute you. You will start to act the way they act, do the way they do. So be mindful of the company you keep, because if you are not corrupt before, the company you keep will do what? Will lead you to a point where you will start to do what you ought not to do. So what is that company that you are keeping? If they are not increasing you, they are not elevating you, you need to cut them off. Because the enemy of every man, the worst enemy, is the friends you keep. That is why my dad always tell me a word, something. My mom tell me a word one day. He said something, do you know that if a venture I have friends that I would have been a dead woman, which is true, which is pure true. Why? Because when everyone around you have made all move to destroy you, to bring you down, and none of them are able to do it, they will do what? They will use friends, they will use those who are so close to you to bring you down. That is why you need to be mindful of those whom you call your friends. Many people said, can't you then know that if you don't have friends, it will be hard, it will be very, very hard for you to do it alone. It will be very, very hard for you to be successful. It will be very, very hard for you to make it. I'm not saying you should not have friends, but there are some places where the limit of your friends. There are those whom you ought to be friends with only in your working place. If you see them in the road, you don't greet them. You know them. I just love you as a friend. I just have a communication as a friend with you only at work. There are those whom you are my friend only in the street. We see in the street, we greet. You are not permitted to come into my home. You are not permitted to step. There are those who are permitted to come as a friend into my house only in the compound. Yes, you are. That is not wickedness. It's protection, because preservation is better than cure. My dad, you know what my dad used to tell me those days. He said something. It is better to secure yourself from illness that your friends, your families, your brothers, anyone will cost you, than to do or to see the illness coming. Instead of you to dodge it, you will wait it to come to you, enter you, before you start to seek for the medicine. Or it is better for you to look for the medicine to prevent it not to come near to you, than to wait until it come near to you when you know that this is the direction of the illness. So that is why it is very necessary to cut off everyone that are limiting you from growing. Cut them off. But one, because they are not supporting you, they don't care, they don't want you to progress. They are not going to support you. No matter how you try to assist them, they will never be satisfied, because they want you out. So how long will you be keeping people who are not made for you? How long will you be keeping friendship how will I put it? The friendship that are not promoting you, elevating you, increasing you, only decreasing you, and you still have the courage to call them your friend. Yes. You will still have the courage to call them your friend when you know that they are not increasing you, they are not promoting you, they are not productive in any angles of your life. So you need to cut everyone off. Anyone that are not productive in your life, anyone that are not making you to increase, anyone that are decreasing you, anyone that are not giving you value, you need to cut them off before they cut you. Believe me. Cut them off before they do what they cut you, because that is just all.